Have you ever looked around at your life and quietly asked yourself a terrifying question? Why do I still feel empty? The job is stable, the bills are paid, maybe people even admire your life, and yet, something feels missing, like you're walking through a story that no longer feels like yours. This feeling has a name, and no, it is not failure. In fact, it often appears when life is going well. That's the dangerous part. Because when everything looks fine on the outside, you stop questioning what's dying inside. Modern life teaches us a strange belief. Keep moving. Keep achieving, keep upgrading. A better job, a bigger apartment, a healthier body, more money, more status, more distractions. We are told that happiness is waiting at the next destination. But what if the destination was never the problem? What if the real problem is disconnection? The ancient Stoics warned about this long before smartphones, burnout, and endless scrolling. They believed suffering often begins when a person loses alignment with what truly matters. Not success, not applause, meaning, purpose, inner direction. And here's the uncomfortable truth. You can win the game society gave you and still feel lost. Because deep down, you know when your soul is starving. Think about it. How many people wake up every morning, drive to work, smile in meetings, laugh at dinner, then lie awake at night feeling strangely numb? Especially in America, a culture obsessed with productivity, where being busy feels important, and slowing down almost feels illegal. You can have freedom, yet feel trapped. Thousands of followers, yet feel invisible. A beautiful life on paper, yet feel emotionally homeless. This is what philosophers call the crisis of meaning. Not a crisis of survival, a crisis of purpose. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once warned that people suffer not because life is short, but because they waste too much of it, chasing things that don't matter. And maybe, that's what feeling lost really is. Not weakness, not laziness, not brokenness, but a signal, a quiet rebellion inside you. A voice whispering, "This isn't enough." The frightening part? Most people silence that voice. They distract themselves. More entertainment, more purchases, more noise. Anything to avoid sitting alone with uncomfortable questions. Who am I becoming? What actually matters to me? Whose life am I really living? But the people who finally feel peace usually do one uncomfortable thing. They stop running. They pause. They listen. And they begin rebuilding their life around something deeper than achievement. Values, purpose, connection, meaning. Because here is the truth nobody talks about. Feeling lost is not always a sign you are failing. Sometimes, it means you're finally waking up. Maybe your mind isn't broken. Maybe it's exhausted from pretending. Maybe your soul is asking for honesty. And maybe this strange emptiness is not the end of your story. Maybe it's the beginning of a more honest one. So tonight, ask yourself one quiet question. If no one was watching, what kind of life would actually feel meaningful to me? The answer may scare you, but it might also set you free. And if these kinds of uncomfortable truths make you think a little deeper, stay close. There's still a lot about human nature we rarely dare to talk about.